Hi guys, I'm Ingrid and welcome to today's video. It's time for me to show you what have been the best makeup products for me for 2014. So I've had a whole look at all of my makeup products. I have been thinking about this for a couple of weeks and I have decided to show you which have been the products that I've either used the most or I have liked the most. So they are my ultimate makeup favorites. There are a lot of products, a lot of different categories. I've only chosen one product for each category just so that it's a bit easier, and I'll try to go through them as quickly as possible. I'm going to try and follow some sort of order, so I'm going to start with a face primer, and my favourite and the one that I've been using the most this year is the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. This is an expensive primer, but I do think that it's really lovely. It doesn't feel very silicone-y on the face and it just seems to glide and disappear. It really makes application of foundation very easy. As for my favourite foundation for 2014, I have actually changed. Before it used to be Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, but this year I have really been enjoying this, which is the Make Up For Ever HD Foundation. I rely on this to last for a very long time. It really covers all imperfections and it really looks great on camera. So if I'm going to film or if I'm going to have photos taken or if it's an important event, I can count on this to look really, really good. It's what I'm wearing today on my face and I have really grown to love this foundation and trust it. As for my favourite BB cream, my favourite one this year is definitely this. It's the Good Afternoon Honey Black Tea BB cream. I didn't expect to love this so much, but it's just so easy to apply. I use my fingers and it just seems to make my pores completely disappear, which is a big feat in itself. It's not the most long lasting, but for those days that you just want a little bit of coverage, this is a great product. And now I'm going to tell you what my favourite face powder is, and it's definitely the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. This one I have already finished. I've got it in Light Plus and it's amazing because no matter how much you place of this, it will not look cakey, it will not look fake. It just looks wonderful because it's got a slightly shiny finish to it. So it's just really natural and beautiful. I think it's a wonderful product by MAC. And what about concealer? Well, my favourite concealer is definitely the Charlotte Tilbury, the Retoucher. This is wonderful because a lot of concealers crease quite badly in my under eye area. So the Charlotte Tilbury one is just really wonderful because it's thick enough to conceal your under eye darkness, but at the same time it's thin enough to really blend perfectly and to not crease. So I really love this concealer. I'm going to talk about two different categories, the first being powder blushes, and even though I love the Hourglass Ambient Lighting blushes, my favourite one for this year has been NARS Deep Throat. This is actually a mini, but I absolutely adore this blush. It just looks so amazing on the skin. It's so long lasting and pigmented, it's just amazing. So I really have been loving this blush. I thought I would also include a category for cream blushes, and my favourite cream blush has definitely been the Charlotte Tilbury Beach Stick in the shade Moon Beach. This, in my case, is a blush, but on darker skin tones would probably be more of a highlighter, but it's an absolutely beautiful peachy pink with golden shimmer, which would sort of be the same as Orgasm, but this is so much easier to wear and so beautiful and juicy on the skin. It's just beautiful. As for bronzer, this came late into the game, but is definitely a game changer for me, and it's the very famous NARS Laguna bronzer. I've got it here in this palette, but ever since I tried this on my skin, it was love at first sight. It is just perfect for fair skin girls like me. It's just so natural, so beautiful. It's got a slight shimmer to it, but nothing extremely visible on the skin. It's not orangey, it's just lovely. I really like it. So it is really as good as they do say it is. And as for a highlighter, I'm going to have to say MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and this is actually a limited edition shade. It's called Adored, but I'm sure that any of the other mineralized skin finishes, such as Soft and Gentle, would be as beautiful as this one. The mineralized skin finishes are lovely on the skin. They've got a lovely shimmer to them, so they are visible, but at the same time they're not glittery or over the top. So I have really enjoyed this. As you can see, I've actually finished it. Now let's go on to eyes, and first of all, obviously, we will start with eyeshadow primer, and my favourite one this year is still the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I have bought the NARS one, but I still haven't had the chance to really get to use it because this is just never ending. I still have a little bit left in it, so it's very long lasting, and the eyeshadows just don't crease on me in the whole day, so I really, really like this product. Now let's go on to eyeshadows, and first I'm going to start with my favourite eyeshadow palette, and the one that I'm going to show you is the one that I reached for every time I had some sort of special occasion, and it's by Charlotte Tilbury, and this is called the Glamour Muse, and it's just lovely because the shimmer in it is so beautiful, and the set of eyeshadows is just really easy to blend, really creamy to use. That's wonderful. My least favourite shade is this one, which is the Pop, because it doesn't have the colour that you can see here on the pan. But the other three colours are amazing, and I just have to admit that this is the palette that I have been reaching for every single time that I want to do something special with my look. Next I'm going to show you my favourite single eyeshadow, and this is very easy for me to choose because it's this one. It's by MAC, and this was actually from the Alluring Aquatics collection, and this is an In Extra Dimension eyeshadow in the shade Fathoms Deep. It's amazing. It's just so multi-dimensional, it's so easy to use, so pigmented, so easy to blend. It's unbelievable every time I wear this. Somebody asked me about it. Even girls at the makeup counters ask me what eyeshadows am I wearing. It's only one, and it's this one by MAC. Beautiful. If you can pick it up, really do buy it because it's just gorgeous. Next, I'm going to show you which my favourite cream eyeshadow is, and this category is definitely one by Chanel with their Illusion d'Ombre. These are beautiful, moussey sort of cream eyeshadows. The texture is unbelievable, they're so easy to blend and to use, and they are so chic and sophisticated. So these I really, really love. The one that I'm showing you here today is the shade Illusoire, and this one is sort of like a taupe with a little bit of purple undertone, so very, very beautiful indeed. And I'm going to include a new category, which is my favourite eyeshadow stick, because this has completely revolutionised my makeup routine. I just absolutely love it. It's by Terry, and it's the Ombre Blackstar in the shade Brown Perfection. I love this. This is basically a cream eyeshadow in stick form, and you can use it like a pencil liner, or you can basically put it all over your lid and blend it out. And it's just so beautiful, so easy to work with, and long lasting. I really, really have enjoyed this, and this is what I use when I'm in a hurry but I want to look polished, so I've really been using this a lot. As for my favourite eyeliner this year, it's definitely by Marc Jacobs, and it's the Magic Marker. This is just really, really beautiful. It's got like a felt tip nib. It's incredibly black. It stays a long time, and it's just very easy to use. So I have really, really been loving this eyeliner. As for my favourite eye pencils, this year it's going to be the same as last year. It's going to be the Urban Decay 24/7 eye pencils. They are lovely because the range of colours is really, really beautiful, and the formulation is amazing. They're really creamy, very easy to work with. You can blend them, but once they're fixed, they will stay there all day. They are just lovely. I think it's one of Urban Decay's best products. As for my favourite mascara, it took me a while to decide which one was really my favourite, because I have tried a few that I have enjoyed, but really when I want to have very, very beautiful lashes, I have been reaching for Charlotte Tilbury full fat lashes. It's just really easy to use. They make your lashes look really big and beautiful very easily, so I don't really have to apply many layers of it or really work hard to get amazing lashes. I just realised that this is just easy to use, and it makes your lashes look very beautiful. The next category I've decided to include is new, and it's my favourite product for the brows, because this year has definitely been the year of my brows. I've got to grips with them. I think they're looking better than ever, and it's thanks to Benefit. Not only this product, but also the Benefit Brow Bar. But anyway, let me talk to you about the favourite makeup product for your brows, which is the Benefit Gimme Brow. This is wonderful little product. It's like a little mascara for your eyebrows, and I love it because the finish is really, really natural. I don't like these very drawn on eyebrows, so this is absolutely wonderful for me. And finally, we have reached the last categories, which are all related to products for the lips, and these are some of my favourites, as you will probably have noticed. And first of all, I'm going to show you my favourite lip liner. I was never a lip liner girl, but this is amazing. It's by Charlotte Tilbury, yet again a lot of Charlotte Tilbury products, and it's the famous Lip Cheat, and this one is in the shade Pillow Talk. This is lovely because it's a very natural colour, so you can really fill in your lips, and you can even overdraw them slightly without looking like a clown. And it's just really creamy, very long lasting, and just comfortable to wear on the lips. So I really have been enjoying this lip liner. It has been extremely difficult to narrow it down to only one favourite lipstick, so I have decided to include my favourite nude lipstick and my favourite coloured lipstick. So my favourite nude lipstick is by Charlotte Tilbury. It's the aptly named Bitch Perfect. Hasn't it got a crazy name? This is just a beautiful peachy nude. It's just really, really lovely. It's not a very light nude. It won't make you look completely dead, and it's really creamy and pigmented. This is just beautiful. As for my favourite colourful lipstick, I'm actually going to go for one of the NARS Audacious lipsticks, and it's this one. It's in the shade Jane. This has really surprised me because it's a colour that I do not have in my collection. It's a really unique colour for me. It's a terracotta. It's got a little bit of brown and a little bit of reddish orange. It's just really amazing, and it's a colour that I've really, really been enjoying, and I think it's really unique, so that's why I wanted to include it as my favourite one. I also wanted to include the category of my favourite liquid lipstick, and this is so easy to choose because I really think the Bourjois has knocked the ball out of the park with the Rouge Edition Velvets. They are just amazing because they are matte, but they're comfortable, and they are extremely long lasting. So this is beautiful. It's in the shade Pink Pong. It's really bright, it's really out there, but because it's matte, it just doesn't look over the top. It's just lovely. And my favourite gloss this year is actually not high-end. It's by NYX, and it's one of their butter glosses, and this one is in the shade Creme Brulee. This is just a lovely gloss. It's everything that I want in a gloss. It's not sticky, it's really pigmented, it's beautiful, it's comfortable to wear, it smells good. So I really cannot fault this, and this is the gloss that I have been using over nude lipsticks. So it's just a lovely gloss and so well priced. Whew, so we've reached the end of my favourite makeup products for 2014. I hope you're still there and you haven't died of boredom. Don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss my favourite beauty, skincare, hair care and other types of products that I have really enjoyed the last year. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!